What's up everybody, Jesse from Sliferat TCG here, and today I'm gonna be doing an update on my Crusadia Kaiju deck. This deck is still one of my favorite budget decks. It's super easy to learn and it just OTKs. That's all I can say. Without further ado, let's get started. First off, we're playing Triple Maximus obviously because this is the best Crusadia monster in the main deck. It allows your Equimax to easily OTK. Then we're playing Triple Draco, the second best Crusadia monster in the main deck, in my opinion, because this card allows you to get back your Crusadia cards from the graveyard. Then we're playing Triple Arborea. This card is really good to protect your Crusadia monsters from getting destroyed. Then we're playing Triple Reclusia. Most of the time I use its effect to get rid of annoying floodgates. And then we're playing Triple Leonis. Obviously, this is the worst Crusadia monster because it has a very niche effect of giving your Equimax piercing damage, but the effect still comes up. Again, very niche, but pretty good. I think it's very important that you play 3 of all the Crusadia monsters because you need to see at least 2 to OTK. You don't want to see like 4 monsters, but 2, 3 is the perfect number. Now let's go to the Kaiju monsters. We're playing 5 different Kaijus. This is very important because we're playing Kaiju Slumber. That's all I need to say about that. Then we're playing 1 World Crown. We can search this card, so that's why we're only playing 1. And then we're playing 1 Dino Wrestler, Pankatops. This card is just really damn good. It's a free special summon. We're playing a going second deck. I see no reason why you shouldn't play this card in your main deck. But if you don't like it, you can obviously also side this card. And then for the spells, we're playing Triple Crusadia Power. I find it kind of strange that people play 2 of this card, because I really do not want to search this card. I want to see it in my opening hand, because this deck is very fragile. So if you normal summon your Crusadia monster and your opponent just flips up something like, let's say, a Compulse, or a Paleozoic Dinomischus, or a Dogmatica Punishment, and you do not have a Crusadia Power in your opening hand, your turn pretty much ends because you can't really link climb anymore. So I feel like Crusadia Power is an absolute must-play at 3. So yeah, I love this card. And then we're playing 1 Revival. This card is obviously very good because it allows your Equimax to OTK easier, it allows your Equimax to attack all your opponent's monsters, and it also gives a nice attack boost. Triple Kaiju Slumber, this card is just so good. We're playing 5 Kaijus because we want to make sure our Kaiju Slumber is always alive. I've seen lists that don't play this card. I've also tried playing without this card, but I think this card is just way too good to cut. Triple Pot of Desires, because you need as much cards as possible to OTK your opponent. Crusadia Kaiju has a very weak grind game. You just want to OTK on your first turn. You need a lot of cards to do that. So Pot of Desires, I feel like this is also pretty much a staple at this point in this deck. But yeah, it's my personal preference, I guess. Triple Cosmic Cyclone, because this deck just loses to back row. Like, if your opponent Solemn Warnings you, Solemn Strikes you, for example, that's just GG, honestly. So we want to get rid of cards like that. That's also the reason why we're playing 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, just get rid of everything. 1 Monster Reborn. It's Monster Reborn, it's just a nice extender. 1 World Legacy Succession, this is a nice extender that we can search, so that's why we're only playing 1. And the card that searches our Succession and also our World Crown is the Crusadia Crawler. Now, this is a trap card, it doesn't really do anything on your first turn when you want to OTK, but if you're going first, it's just nice to have this to end on a stronger board. And even though the grind game is really not that strong with this deck and you do not want to go into a long game, it's still nice to have that option in my opinion. And then for the last card, Red Reboot, again, we do not want to lose the back row. So that's it for the main deck. As you all can see, 40 cards, nice and consistent. Then for the extra deck, Triple Magius, very important, this is your searcher. Double Regulex, this card searches your Crusadia spells and traps. And I forgot to mention, Magius searches your monsters. One Spatha, this is a very niche effect, but if you do not have a Kaiju or whatever to give your Equimax, you know, the needed attack boost to OTK, then you can, you know, summon Spatha and then move your opponent's monster so it's to a zone Equimax points to, and then you can OTK. Talking about Equimax, we're playing 2 Equimax, this is the boss monster of the deck. The whole reason why this deck, honestly, in my opinion, is, you know, pretty solid. And then we're playing 1 Aphromax, because, come on, this is one of the most badass looking cards ever. We're playing 1, this is Crusadia. I feel like you just have to play 1. And then we're playing 1 Zerboros, doesn't come up that much. But we're playing Pot of Desires, we're banishing actually a lot of cards, so its attack can be pretty damn big. So that's why I'm playing it. And then we playing Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Nightmare Cerberus, and 1 Nightmare Phoenix, just generic removal, it's nice to have. 1 Link Spider if we get Nibiru, for example, and 1 Dawn Dragster for the going first board. So yeah, that's it for the extra deck. And then for the side deck, we're playing triple Nibiru for combo decks. What comes to mind is something like Salamangreat, triple, just 3 Kaijus you can play, I think, like any Kaijus. Maybe the Wind Kaiju is the best option because I don't know if Bird Up is still a thing, but if you just notice like, oh, my opponent just straight up loses to 1 Kaiju because they're focusing on like 1 boss monster, for example, Dragoon, or I don't know, if you're playing against something like ABC, for example, just Kaiju them and you win, so that's nice. Triple Tron Lockbird to stop decks like Drytron, decks that just search a lot. Triple Infinite Impermanence to basically stop combo decks. For example, if your opponent's playing like a warrior deck and they're trying to activate the second effect of Isolde, then you just activate Infinite Impermanence, and then you have a very big chance of actually, you know, having a chance to win. Or you can use this card also to out annoying boss monsters like Appaloosa or Vanity's Fiend. And Triple Forbidden Chalice, basically to just out Floodgate monsters, just like I said, Vanity's Fiend, or maybe a Winda. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos. See you guys later.